guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. It's Super Simple Sunday. Stay tuned. So y'all, we are on the road again. We are finally back to some level of a new normal. And what that means for some of us is that we will be traveling by car, boat, plane, or train. And we may be doing some international traveling, or we may just be doing domestic travel. But we are on the road again. So today we're going to do some simple travel-related crafting that was requested by you guys. This will truly be a no-frills video. We're going to use placemats and we're going to make luggage tags or backpack tags or back to school tags. And we're going to use a placemat to make a sweet little passport holder. So that's what we're doing today. Let's get started. All right, y'all. So here is a close-up look at the two items that we're going to be making. We are going to be making this super luggage tag. And like I said, this tag is perfect to attach to your luggage, or you can attach it to the kids' backpacks. However you want to use it. It is going to be so easy to make. And I just added a Project Life card to the inside of this one so that you guys can kind of get an idea of what you would place inside of yours. And if you're using this as a luggage tag, I would probably put my name, my email address, and maybe my phone number. I'm not too sure, but I wouldn't give out too much of my personal information because you definitely want to protect yourself as much as possible when you're doing any type of traveling. And then we have this sweet little passport holder. Nothing fancy, it's just the other part of the placemat, and it really is very basic, but it will protect your passport. And when you open it, you can see that I have a little magnetic closure to help keep it closed. And then I have a pocket where you can tuck your passport in and have it opened by tucking one half in, or you can tuck the whole passport booklet into this part here and any other little documents, ticket stubs or whatever that you might want to put in here. Very simple, very basic, but very useful. So here's what we're going to need to make it. So to make the luggage tag, I have a piece of vinyl that I have cut out from my placemat, and this measures 12 by 4. And from that same placemat, I have a piece of that vinyl cut at 9.5 by 6. From one 12 by 18 placemat, you are going to be able to make 2 tags and 2 passport holders. So very economical crafting. Then I have a piece of acetate that measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. And I have a chipboard template that measures 3 by 4.5. I'll be using this as my guide to cut out the window on the luggage tag. And then I have a strip of the same mat that measures 6 by 1/2 inch. And this will be the loop for my luggage tag. So like I said, from one 12 by 18 vinyl placemat, you will be able to make 2 tags and 2 passport holders. All right, guys, so let's make the luggage tag first. We are going to take our 12 by 4 inch piece of vinyl and just fold it in half. I'm going to use my big old spatula to get everything nice and crisp on that fold. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just round the top a little bit to try to match that other side. It will not be perfect, but that will be okay. So once we have it down like this, we are going to take our template and place it down and then trim it out. And I did add some tape to the back of this chipboard piece so that I could keep it in place. So I'm just going to use my finger blade and we're going to trim this piece out. And now we have the opening for our luggage tag. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to take some tape. I'm going to place my tape on this end, place my tape here. I'll place some tape right here, and then I'll place a piece of tape on the acetate. So what I've done is I've cut out strips of tape that are about 1/8 of an inch wide. And I'm just going to place it all the way across. And I'm trimming away that excess. And then I'll do the same thing over here. So I'm going to take my tape And I'm going to run it from end to end. And I would not use a tape runner for this. I would use a quality double stick tape. The tape I'm using is listed in the description box below. And then I'm going to take a piece of tape and just place it right below the fold line of these pieces. So now I'll peel away my tape backer. And then I'm also going to take a piece of my tape and we're going to place that tape right there at the top. Let's go ahead and peel that away. And I have added a strip of tape to the bottom of the acetate. Now we can take our acetate. We're going to put it down so that it hits both sides of the tape that we placed down. And we now have a nice closure on this. And now I'm going to take just a little more tape because I do want to make sure that I have tape running across that acetate on the top as well as on the bottom so that my tag does not get compromised at all. And if you have any tape that has gone over on the edge, you can just take your finger and roll it back into place. We are going to take this and I am going to start matching it right at the top. And then once you have it matched, you just use your big old spatula or whatever it is you spread to get everything nice and stuck. When you open this, you now have the opening for your tag. We're going to take that scrap piece that measures 1/2 by 6 and we're going to put it on just like this. So I am going to take a paper piercer. You can use your Crocodile Big Bite if you want. I'm just going to use a paper piercer because not everyone has that big bite. And then I'll use this to go through and widen that even more. And the way that I'm going to close mine is going to be very simple. I am going to use some of my snaps to close this. So I am going to take one of my bigger snaps that has the longer prong on it, and then the head for that. And I'll have a link for these snaps in the description box. So all I need to do is take this part of that snap, punch it through the hole, punch that through the hole, take this piece and bring that prong through. Then I can take my head, put it on, and squeeze it into place. Now, if you want to make this a permanent closure, all you need to do is take something heavy, take a little cloth, lay it on top, and just tap it into place, and it'll snap on, and these two will be connected permanently. But if you think that you don't want to do that, all you have to do is pull your snap off and then snap it back on when you want to. But if I was using this tag on my luggage, and if my luggage was going to be checked, I would make sure that I tap, tap, tap to keep that permanent and in place. And so that's how easy it is to take that vinyl placemat and turn it into a super simple luggage tag or book bag tag, however you want to use it. So now that we have our tag, we are going to go ahead and make our super easy passport holder. So we have a piece of that vinyl placemat and it measures 6 by 9.5. We're going to take that placemat and we're going to score it at 1.5 on the 9.5 inch side, and then we're going to score it at 5.5 on the 9.5 inch side. So we're scoring at 1.5 and at 5.5. It is super simple. So we're going to take our big old spatula and just fold and burnish. This is how we are creating that little pocket There we have our pocket. I am going to take some strips of my tape. Again, I have cut these strips to about 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to place them down. And so I'm going to take some more of my tape. I have cut strips to about 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to place it down, and then I'm going to place one right above it on that fold mark. I'll do the same thing on the other side. And now we're going to make sure that that tape is nice and stuck. We're going to peel away the tape backer. And we're going to take this and fold it over to create our pocket. And then I'm going to use my big old spatula just to get everything nice and stuck. And then to close this, I'm going to close it with a magnet. But before I do, I am just going to take a little Project Life card and place it on the inside. Like I said, I'm not doing much of anything to this because I want the vinyl to really protect my document. So I am going to take just a couple of strips, and then I'm just going to take it and put it right there. Smooth that out. You can decorate the inside of yours as much or as little as you want. I don't want a whole lot on this, so I'm not adding a whole lot to it. So to close my folder, I am just going to use my magnets, and then I am going to use some glue dots, some mini glue dots that I have had forever. And I cannot tell you where I purchased these, but glue dots can be found everywhere that any type of scrapbooking supply is sold. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it right there. Then I'll take the mate to my magnet, and the magnets that I buy do have opposite polarization, so they are meant to go together. And I'm going to take another glue dot, place it on the back of that magnet, make sure I get it nice and stuck. The heat in my hands will help that backer to release. And then I'll take this, I'm going to fold it over and get it nice and stuck. And so now we have our super simple passport holder. I'm going to bring in our tags as well as the passport holders, and you can see just how easy it was to make. And all of these came from one 12 by 18 vinyl placemat that I got from the Dollar Tree. So we are doing some economical crafting as well as some useful crafting. So if you need luggage tags, make them. If you know someone who needs luggage tags, make some for them. Or maybe the grandkids need tags for their book bags or their items that they might need to leave at summer camp. So go ahead and make those cute little tags for them. They will be thrilled. Guys, I hope that you have liked this really super simple Sunday craft. If you have, please hit that like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.